Hey guys, this episode I'm going to be reacting to Xena, Athens City Academy of Bards. I believe that's what the episode's called. I know what it's about. I've seen it before, I do think it's going to be, I do remember some fun parts of the episode. You'll see why as I react, but, yeah, let's just get right into the episode.
Just hold her there a minute.
I love the reveal that she's the one telling the story.
It was day.
Excuse me?
Excuse me?
It was morning.
She did.
You kind of wonder if this is going to be like a rehash episode to save on budget by just reusing old footage. So she makes money by telling stories. I do like that. We kind of see how she makes money. She's not just, relying on Xena to make money by helping people. She actually makes money by telling stories.
I'm sure your story was cute.
Cute?
But the Academy only takes talented individuals.
Fun.
The roster is already full. And besides, being a bard is not for young ladies. Stories of housework are just not popular.
Kind of reminds me of, the man who makes a joke about, making a sandwich, going back to the kitchen, and I always thought it was kind of funny because what do misogynistic chefs say? They can't say, well, go back to the kitchen because they're the ones in the kitchen.
I only remember one story told me when I was young. It was about two orphans who decided to search the world for their families. And it's all about their adventures and how they kept searching. But the part I remember most is the end.
And when the first man reached the end of his journey, he found himself
at the beginning.
The family he had sought had traveled the world with him. The only family he had ever known, never needed, standing right beside him. I know the story.
They found each other. And
thanks for being my family.
Made their own little family.
You're like a sister to me. Now go get your dream.
Sister.
Draws his sword.
I actually adore the fact that they're actually using, footage from previous classic, Roman movies. And I like how I love how it's modified to fit the story. So the guy's stuttering and that affects, the footage. I love it. It's such a cool touch. Once again, I'm wondering if they're just using, I'm assuming this is like in a public domain, something like that, so that they can save on their budget.
And your name?
An appellation does not illuminate the foreboding mysteries of one's ethereal essence.
Was your name in there someplace?
Your...
Is your name in there someplace? I already love this chick.
For the time being, you'll be staying in the servants' quarters in the Hall of Zeus.
All artists suffer for their art.
It's kind of a good thing to know exactly what it looks like, these scrolls, so that she could sneak it past them.
And they come around and...
Okay.
I relate such a tale as told to me by a witness
so
to the woe and suffering, her acts of unscrupulous treachery.
Take out her swords and slash. And again.
Contrary to what some might think, I still lead this army.
Contrary to what some might think, she still is a softie.
But the past is a harsh and unwilling mistress to change. Her own men put her through a gauntlet of death.
Well done.
But now the good has taken root. Its will to survive was too great. Her destiny now was to fight for the innocent. And that is what she's done. And with that, Xena became good. If that's enough talk about my best friend, I'd like to get some sleep.
I think she's missing Xena.
Man, there's a smoke coming out of his nose.
He's gonna kill himself.
I think if you had a little more character stuff and a little less action, you might live through the competition.
That's funny.
Well, it's what I've learned from traveling with Xena.
The fact that she just talked about Xena the entire episode. Oh, God.
The cadence of your words played havoc with the fallen visage of my yearning spirit.
Huh?
I liked it a lot.
Thanks.
I liked it
You
a
did
lot.
great.
Well, it's good to have you back.
So yeah, that was the Athens City Academy for Bards, or the Bards, whatever it's called. It's not my favorite episode, but the one thing I kind of did like about it is that we get to see more Gabrielle's character. She kind of see how, critical and important, storytelling is to her, and kind of how it influences her character, I guess. Something else you notice is that Xena, I wouldn't say allows Gabrielle to leave, but she cares more about Gabrielle doing what makes her happy as opposed to being with Gabrielle. I mean, she could have just stayed with Gabrielle, but she wants to continue to travel and help people, and Gabrielle, at least at that time, thought that she wanted to, join the school and learn how to tell stories. So they're both willing to go their separate ways, even if it means they're not able to be together anymore. And I just think it's really, that kind of aspect really does show how important they are to each other. I did like the fact that, I'm not sure if they did it just because to save money, but I did like that they did use footage from other movies, earlier movies. I thought that was kind of interesting, especially when I don't watch a lot of those older ones, and so it was interesting to see, because I know they were from older movies, but it was nice to see some of those movies. But yeah, that was the episode for today. I can't remember what the next episode is. I thought this episode was supposed to be Callisto, but apparently that is quite a little while away. It's actually 5 or 6 episodes away, surprisingly enough. But there are a few good episodes coming up that I'm excited about before that. So, so that was the episode. And if you liked this video, give it a like, subscribe, and get notifications for all the movies that I'll be putting out. And that being said, you guys have a nice night. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.